Lesson 3.
It sounds like you've been doing fine, Stephen.
Have you been looking for a job? Try an employment agency. They find jobs for hundreds of people every day. Are you an employer? Are you tired of interviewing people? Try an employment agency. Employment agencies have been helping employers find good people for 50 years. In this report, we'll look at how employment agencies work. I wondered how long it would take to a company to fill a position without using an employment agency. Stop, please. I have to write a new script. An employment agency can help you find a job. They'll read your resume, interview you, and suggest jobs for you, too. Visiting an agency in Stanford, we asked this question. How long will it take a company to find the right employee without using an employment agency?
If they are lucky, between 6 and 7 weeks. We can do it in 24 hours.
The agents spend lots of time looking at resumes. Notice how they compare people who are looking for a job in a pharmacy.
All right, now we'll look at Bob here. Well, you can see he started out as a teacher, but he was a science teacher, so he knows science.
He worked as a scientist between 1988 and 1990.
So he was a scientist too, now he's director of product development. Okay, now, we'll look at John. And we know that he has the PhD. That's good. Now let's see if he's making the tablets too.
John has experience with tablets, but Jim doesn't.
The employment agents look to see which people have used computers.
Well, looking at it, Jim's also used computers. Bob has too. I would say both John and Jim have a significant advantage over Bob, but they just have more experience. Okay.
Many people have used either a computer or a word processor. It often helps if you've used one. Here's another pair of agents comparing computer programmers.
John hasn't used an IBM computer before, and George hasn't either.
When he was at Emory, can you tell me what he did there?
He was a programmer.
Okay.
Sandy's worked as a computer programmer, but John hasn't.
All right, now who have you got over here?
I have the guy for the training job.
Oh, this is the fellow...
I think he is absolutely
Oh,
perfect.
Vince Smith, okay.
He is.
Well, let me ask you this. How many years' experience did he have working with them?
He had 3 years,
Okay.
but very solid work.
I see.
Working with the...
When did he graduate and get his degree?
He graduated in 84.
Dan has a PhD, and John does too.
Yes, which
Did
was
he
nice.
supervise anybody over there?
He was on a team with about 2 people.
Did he supervise
Yes,
them?
he did.
Okay, good. All right. Now,
Agents have nice things to say about the people they see.
George really does have excellent references, and John does too. They're both very good.
Hello, Stephen Wynn.
Stephen.
Maria, how's the vacation?
Just fine, Stephen. How have you been doing?
Just great. I've been working hard. Everyone has been doing a great job. Oh, Kathy hasn't been feeling well.
Oh, that's too bad. What's wrong?
The doctor isn't sure.
Has she been at work?
No, she's been resting at home. The doctor wants her to stay in bed for 2 weeks or more. I hired Patricia Wu to take her place yesterday.
Who's Patricia Wu? How much experience has she had at television?
She hasn't worked at a television station before, but she was a reporter at a newspaper last year.
Did you talk to Greg Olden or Thomas Jones?
Yes, I talked to Greg Olden, and I talked to Thomas Jones, too. They haven't worked at a television station either.
Why do you want to hire Patricia?
She has had experience as a reporter, but Greg and Thomas haven't.
She sounds good. I'll talk to her when I get back. Is everything else all right?
Connie has been working on a story on employment agencies. She's still working on it. Jake has been working on an archaeology story.
It sounds like you've been doing fine, Stephen. I'll call again in a few days.
Bye, Maria. Have fun. Oh, Maria. Maria? I almost forgot. Sam Finch called.
That's okay, Stephen. Sam found me.
That's good. See you later.
生词学习。
Notice how they compare people who are looking for a job in a pharmacy.
Compare.
Compare.
I would say both John and Jim have a significant advantage over Bob, but they just have more experience.
Advantage.
Advantage.
Okay.
But very solid work.
Solid.
Solid.
See.
George really does have excellent references, and John does too.
Reference.
Reference.边看边学。
In this report, we'll look at how employment agencies work. I wondered how long it would take to a company to fill a position without using an employment agency. Stop, please. I have to write a new script.
Wonder 后面跟 what、how、where 等特殊疑问词引导的从句，表示很想知道。下面让我们来做一些练习，请注意此结构。
For example, you hear,
FAO Schwartz is a big store.
and you say,
I wonder how big FAO Schwartz is.
ready? Let's begin. You hear,
It must take a long time.
and you say,
I wonder how long it takes.
An employment agency can help you find a job. They'll read your resume, interview you, and suggest jobs for you, too. Visiting an agency in Stanford, we asked this question. How long will it take a company to find the right employee without using an employment agency?
Help 后面跟不带 to 的不定式，如本文中。
An employment agency can help you find a job.
再如，
I'll help you move the piano.
另外像 help 这样后面跟不带 to 的不定式的词还有 watch、let、make、see、hear、have 和 notice 等等。例如
Let me do it for you. I hate to see you leave so soon. Don't forget to have him come.
Did you talk to Greg Olden or Thomas Jones?
Yes, I talked to Greg Olden, and I talked to Thomas Jones, too. They haven't worked at a television station either.
这里我们碰到了两个表示也的词 to 和 either， 但是它们的用法是有区别的。to 一般用于肯定句中，而 either 则用于否定句中。需要注意的是，这两个词通常都置于句尾。听对话，学习 to 和 either 相关的用法。
John and George have never used an IBM.
John has never used an IBM, and George hasn't either.
Stephen and Anne have both spent a lot of money lately.
Stephen has spent a lot of money lately, and Anne has too.
Now, listen and repeat.
John has never used an IBM, and George hasn't either. Stephen has spent a lot of money lately, and Anne has too.
要点总结。在这一课，我们一共认识了4个单词
Advantage. Compare. Solid. Reference.
你还学会了怎样表达想知道 I wonder 后面加特殊疑问词引导的从句，了解了几个不带 to 的不定式的动词
Help. Watch. Let. Make. See.
并且学会区分 either 和 to。
This is the end of Lesson 3.